He's been good. I think offensively he's getting out of the strike zone, chasing some pitches. Yesterday that was a good at bat. When he walked, but I don't think it has to do with the workload. I just think that he's been swinging at bad pitches, and when you do that, bad things happen. But he's been great behind the plate. I mean, one thing that really impressed me is the way he blocks the pitches. It seems like whenever he blocks it, the ball doesn't leave the area. He catches right away. So, and he's calling a great game. He prepares. We're very happy with the way he's catching, and at the same time, I'm very pleased with the way Blake is catching. He did a good job in Detroit, blocking pitches, commanding the game, making adjustments. So that's why he's playing today. So we're very pleased with both of them. 6, yeah. I mean, he pitched well the last one, so there's no limitations. One thing for sure, like, we want him to compete from pitch 1, go after it. If it's 5, it's 5. If it's 6, it's 6. Go after them. Do not pace yourself. I think that's something that probably he tried to do early in the season because he didn't feel right mechanic-wise, but now that he's back, hey, just go out and give us whatever you can in 5 innings or 6, and we go from there. He's very important. I was just telling Tim, he was important before the season. I saw what he did last year. Sometimes I feel bad because when I talk about lefties, I always mention David and Chris. But he was one of the best lefties in the league last year. And when he got hurt in Jupiter, physically, I think he was in the best shape he's been in a while. It seemed like he was going to have a monster season, and then he gets hurt. And we miss him. because what he did last year, we felt that he was going to continue to do that. Now that he's back, we have to forget about what happened early in the season, and now he's healthy, or he's in sync with his mechanics, and hopefully he can do what he did last year. It's like trading for somebody right now. And if he throws the ball the way he did last year, it's a big plus for him. He's very talented. Like I said, man, he got called up last year because they needed him last year. The minor league process is the minor league process. You learn a lot, and that's something I have to remind him. Don't be too upset. Don't be too down because you didn't go through this or through this stage, or you missed this part of the process. But there's a reason you're here, because you're very talented, and we trust you. So for me, it's been great. Honestly, I like the way he goes about it. He's very hard on himself, but he loves playing and he wants to win. I was telling him today, I say, so think about it. You went on the DL, and we didn't even think about sending you down for a rehab assignment. We did it with Xander, and he laughed. He smiled like, oh yeah, so stuff like that. Trying to keep him positive, We know he's like, it was a tough one for him because he doesn't play for X amount of days and he gets fires. He starts throwing pitches up in the zone, and he started chasing, and all of a sudden he's like panicking at the plate. And I explained him all that. He'll be fine. He's a good player. I think defensively, he's thinking a little bit now as far as the throws and all that stuff. But like I told him yesterday, all you did was you waited just half a second. The throw was perfect. The footwork was great. So don't worry about it. Okay. We'll keep running him out there. We'll keep teaching him, and we know that he's going to.
I mean, obviously not for errors or things like that.
Yeah, I talked to him. Yeah, I'm not going to say Rafi Devers because he made a mental error. Right. We'll talk about it. And, we'll go through the situation, and he explained me what happened. He was very honest, and most of the time here, if you make a mistake, they know right away. And the goal is for them not to repeat it. So that was a learning experience yesterday. He knows it was a mistake. I explained him the other stuff, that run what he meant. Yeah. I don't want him to manage, but he understood. He turned the page, and hopefully it doesn't happen again. Adjustments. Yesterday was a perfect example. 2-0 fastball. He tried to hit it, a grand slam. He swung and missed. He takes the changeup and 3-1. Instead of swinging hard, and to the pull side, he goes the other way. Benny's a complete player. Good base runner, good hitter. That's a good idea what he wants to do. He's shooting the ball the other way. Defensively, I think he's good, but he can be better, and he's working at it. He can be a 5-2 player. We challenged him before the season. You're going to hit second. He's done outstanding for us. I think his OPS is over 900. He's good. He's a good player. No, I like the pace. That's him. I'm not gonna. But certain decisions, like in Detroit the other day, he threw the ball all the way to the plate with Victor at first. They tag, and then they score that run. So stuff like that. He feels like he can throw everybody out. So you got to be smart about that.
Would you jack you up for a matchup or something about?
He's swinging the bat well. Yeah. And trying to give Rafi, just slow it down for him. It's different, but it's still a good baseball team. They can hit the ball out of the ballpark. They put quality of bats, but like I was telling this group, before I got the job, he's one of my favorite players. Not only because he's a good shortstop, whatever, but obviously the Miami connection. But I saw what he did yesterday with Dodgers, making plays and all that. I'm glad he's doing it out there, honestly. He brings energy every day. He's a good teammate. He wants to be great, and well deserved. There's a lot of guys that deserve that award. Honestly, like Craig Kimbrell, with everything that has been going on with his family and to dominate the way he's doing. He was one. Obviously, Mookie, Jackie. We got a lot of those. I can't complain. They show up every day. They play hard. They care, and we're very proud of them.